All right, so I am live. Okay, now I'm live. So I'm just gonna wait a bit here. I want to see if some people come into the chat, and yeah, we'll be good to go. So far, still 0 viewers, but this is a start. So I'm not expecting everyone to just rush in at once. Oh! We got one viewer. We got one viewer. All right, this is cool. This is cool. Um, it'd be helpful if someone could just type in the chat to see if they could hear me and whatnot. Oh, we got 2 viewers. Yes! Oh, this is awesome. Oh my god. So, yeah, to the 2 viewers watching, just type in the chat so I know who's here. Oh, 1 viewer. Damn. Just type in the chat. Am I doing this wrong? Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, hold on a second here. All right. Oh, okay. So I just got a heads up. The reason why I don't see anyone talking is because I got to look at the actual YouTube video. Okay, good to know. All right, well, since I know that there's some people already watching me, um, we're just gonna get to this. So I got like a shit ton of stuff here. So let's see what we can start with first. I'm just gonna see this here. I actually want to see the chat, so I'm just gonna go to my video here. Keep that. Okay. I could see what everyone's writing now. This is cool. This is cool. I want to ask everyone, what do you want to see first? Do you want to see just some random comics? Do you want to see some records? Do you want to see uh, new comic book day stuff? Do you want to see my slab? I'm kind of expecting the slab to be last. So just chime in, and I'll go with what you guys want to see first. Comic book day first, records, then slab. Okay, so new comic book day, huh? Okay. Put these down here. Okay, I'll go with this bag first. Okay, this here. Alrighty, so first we have for new comic book day, the only actual new comic book day book I picked up was Underdog issue number 0, and I'll be honest, this isn't even for me. I picked this up for Dad because he used to watch this back in the day. So I told him that there was going to be a underdog comic coming out today, and he sounded excited about it, so I was like, okay, so if I could get it, I'll pick it up for you. So we got that. Um, got Squadron Supreme, issue number 7 of the 12-issue run. Slowly trying to complete this. I picked up Detective Comics issue number 600. I guess it was $1, so I was like, what the hell, why not? Picked up a really beaten up copy, but still, holds together okay, of The Human Fly, issue number 1. This is pretty cool. So I'm actually going to go give this a read later. And whoever had this, well, you could look just by the reflection of the light that they traced over the title and everything. Oh, this book's got a lot of wear and tear on it. Next, we got The Mighty Thor, issue 421. After I got that 3-part story where Thor takes on the Celestials, I decided I wanted to try and, get some more Thor stuff. So found this in the dollar bins. I figured, what the heck, why not? Next, got some World's Finest. This is issue 286 with Superman and Batman, with some not so friendly characters circling them in. But still pretty cool. Again, $1. And then we got the 2 biggest books of free comic book day. So I got this old Dell 12 center. This is Flying Saucer Comics. I thought this looked pretty cool. And I'll be honest, what really caught my eye with this book were all these SR-71s on it. And the SR-71 is my favorite airplane. So when I saw this, I was like, that's coming home. And then I got this right here. I mean, there's a rip out of the cover. You could tell there was a tape or whatever on it, but I don't care. This is an 80-page giant. This is Batman issue 203. Now, the reason why I got this is because of this right here, the whole Secrets of the Batcave. This is from 1968, and it's Dick Sprang did the artwork on this, and it's just awesome. I mean, there's every little nook and cranny of the Batcave, and I mean, the only other time I've heard of this was a lithograph that was done, and apparently they're really hard to find. If you can find one, though, very pricey. But when I saw this, I was like, I gotta get it. So I was very happy about that. And then from another shop, I got my Underdog comic book. But of course, you guys know this came out this week. But you can't pass up a Action Comics #1 cover swipe. So we got that. Then I got my WWE #4. I know I'm going to zoom through that because that's new stuff. No one wants to see new stuff. And then from this shop, the new comic book day books I got were the I Hate Image. And then I wasn't going to get this, but the store owner just threw it in anyway. It was the free comic book day Secret Empire. I really don't care about it, but anyway, it was free, so I was like, what the hell? Why not? Alright, so let me put these back in the bag. These are all good. Okay. We're happy. How are we doing here so far? Let me check the chat here. Find any Marvel team up? I didn't find any Marvel team up, unfortunately, but that's okay. Frost got some random stuff. Both stores sold out fast. Yeah, seriously, I was lucky that Underdog comic that I picked up was the last one when I got to the shop, and then before I left, I called 2 other shops to see if they had any copies of Underdog left, and both were like, no, we're all out. So I guess there's a resurgence for Underdog, maybe. I don't know. If there is, that's cool. You know, we're going back to a classic. So yeah. All right, let me just put these in here. For those of you who watch my haul videos in the past, you know I'm a stickler for putting the books back in the bag. All right. Actually, before I get to the records, I got a stack of books here, as you can see, and I also have a package that came in the mail yesterday to show off. So I'm going to get through those first, if you don't mind. Then I'll get to the records, and then I'll get to the slab. Sound good? Anyone? Chime in? Don't be shy. Or maybe there's a lag. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. All right. I got a cool. That's awesome. The free comic had a reprint from 1960. Oh, cool. Alrighty. So, um, okay, I'm gonna get through this little stack of books here, and then we're gonna open up this package, and then records and whatnot. All right. So, uh, first we have. Hold on. I better get to the right screen here. All right. So first we have the Amazing Spider-Man King Size Annual issue number 15. Um, very cool. Got the Punisher on there, and when the Punisher's involved, well, I gotta have it. So got that. Next, we have this is an Elseworld book, and a lot of these I got from a buddy of mine here in town, and his name's Noah, and I've met him at a couple of little cons and whatnot here in town. So if he's not watching this right now, if he watches this later on, I'm gonna give a shout out to my buddy Noah for hooking me up with these books. So yes, as I said, we got an Elseworld book here. This is Batman Joker. This is by Bob Hall. I've never read this, but I don't know. He had it on Instagram, and I was like, okay, I'll give her a go. So we got that. I finally got my reverse, and I mean the Batman Spawn. Very cool. And then as a throw-in, I got an extra copy of Spawn Batman. So I got two of these now. So if anyone's looking for a Spawn Batman, let me know. Next, we got the New Avengers, issue number 35, the Venomized Wolverine. When the Venomized cover was just a Venomized cover, and it wasn't a whole variant, you know, excuse to get your money. So this is pretty cool. Next, oh, this is neat. These two characters, I really wanted to read something about them ever since I started watching Merc with a Mouth's videos. And so I finally got something with them. This is Milk and Cheese, issue number 666. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And I gazed at the inside of that book, and it's nuts. Next, we got the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 139. The old Chili Tombstone there on the cover. Very cool. So, good old Sal Buscema cover. Next, oh, here's a cool one. Happy to have this, and Gotta give a big shout out to Mr. Undisputed Frost. I now have a copy, first print copy actually, of Hillbilly issue #1. Yes. So very, very cool. Still haven't read it yet, but very, very cool. And I know they're up to issue 6 now, so I'm not going to bother going out and trying to get all the single issues. But when the trade comes out, or sorry, if Jerry Osborne ends up watching this, I know he gets ticked off when people just say, I'll get it in trade. So when the trade paperback comes out, I'm definitely going to pick it up. So that's that. Next, we got some, I believe this is part of the Alan Moore run. We got Swamp Thing issue #33 with a gorgeous throwback to, oh, I always get the title wrong of Swamp Thing's first appearance. Not House of Mystery. Yeah, it's House of Mystery, isn't it? House of Mystery 92? Anyway, I'm sure someone out there will correct me, but yeah, so we got a little throwback to that. I'm slowly trying to collect here and there some Alan Moore Swamp Thing stuff because I mean his Swamp Thing stuff is legendary pretty much. So I was happy to get that. This is cool. Uncanny X-Men issue 167. Just a regular Uncanny X-Men issue, right? Wrong. I'll show you what's so cool about this issue. So we take her out of the bag here. We open her up to the second page. And we have, can you see it? We got Bob Wycheck. We got, what's his name? Paul Smith. And Chris Claremont. Old Chris Claremont signature right there. That's cool. Triple sig. So when I heard about that book, I was like, yeah, that'll fit nicely in the autograph section of my collection. So that's that. I'm just gonna check the chat to see how things are going here. Yes, thank you, liking the covers. House of Secrets 92. Okay, I knew someone would correct me. All right, so continuing on. Now we're going to get to the my-lighted stuff. So it's going to look extra pretty. Well, this is a more newer book. This is the last issue of Monsters Unleashed. But as you guys know, I was getting the Francesco Francavilla variants where he was doing like the movie monster, the monster movie posters. So this is issue #5. Oh, sorry for the glare. Love these things. Oh my god, these are gorgeous. So yeah, I finally picked up my final issue. You know, I'm putting everything. I'll just put it down there. Next. Oh yeah, this was cool. I got this. Now I know normally people don't like to say the prices of the stuff they got stuff for because 9 times out of 10 someone's gonna call them on it and they're gonna be like, no, you didn't pay that much, blah blah. I'm gonna be straight up with everyone. I don't mind saying what I paid for stuff. So I got this for $8. It's not in the best condition. I mean, there's a lot of creases and curving on the spine, and again, this book has some travel on it. But for $8, I couldn't pass it up. And this is Giant Size Spider-Man and Dracula issue #1. Very cool. And a lot of you know I'm slowly but surely trying to collect all the giant size books. So when I saw this one, I was like, yeah, awesome. It's always nice to find a #1, so that was pretty cool. Next, oh, I got a nice little run of House of Secrets here. So we have House of Secrets issue 118. I'm trying to amass as many of these as possible too. All of these House of Secrets, House of Mystery, Unexplained, all that great DC horror stuff. So yeah, so House of Secrets 118. You got House of Secrets 116. Ooh, am I lagging on you guys? Okay. So yeah, so House of Secrets 116. We got House of Secrets 114. I especially like this one because of the skeletal hockey team, Canadian hockey, har har har. So yeah, this is pretty neat. Uh, so speaking of unexpected, here we have unexpected issue 183. Very cool seeing Mr. Grim Reaper there, just waiting to strike. And let's see what else here. What else? This is kind of a big book. I traded my She-Hulk, my Savage She-Hulk #1 for this book, and this is Detective Comics issue 405. This is the first appearance of the League of Assassins. So I think that was a pretty good trade. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Go check it out right now. Yes, Frost, my light. Don't worry, I will put it in my light. Don't worry. Yeah, I agree. I think it was a cool trade. So, all right. Let's. We got two more books from this pile, and then we're going to open up this package here. So, hold on. Next, I got some Walt Disney goodness. This is from 1961. This is a Dell 15 center. And we got that lovable little mite, Scamp. Very cool. Yeah, it's from October 61. And, you know, comics with the all black background or the all black cover, they're notorious for showing off, spine ticks and everything. And I'll admit, yeah, there's a little tear up at the top and a little crease up at the corner here. And there's a few minor dings here and there. But other than that, it looks nice. And I will admit, I picked this up because I saw Frost do a haul video a couple days ago, and he showed off some Scamp. So I was going through a bin, I saw Scamp, and I was like, he's coming home. And then the final book got me another Marvel graphic novel, and this time around we have Emperor Doom. Very cool. Can't wait to read this. I heard it's a really good story. So yeah, and that's another original Marvel graphic novel too. Check off the list. All right, so take care of these here. These books. I'll just put these over here. All right. I didn't realize how much of a lag there was between the actual live broadcast and watching it on YouTube. This is crazy. Okay, so we're gonna open a package. Now, unfortunately, I forgot my knife in the bedroom. So I must improvise. Is there anything I could use at my disposal here? Or sorry, at my disposal in this coffee table? We shall see. It appears not. So it looks like I'm going to be clawing this sucker open. Okay, well, luckily the tape isn't that solid. So okay. Okay. That's my Salt Bay impersonation. Alrighty, so let's see what we got in here. Let's see. Oh, I had a feeling this is what that was. Okay, so we have 5 books here. So first, we have Transformers issue number 1. Yeah. I am so excited to have this book because I've seen it in videos, I've seen it online, I've seen just pictures, I've seen it on the shelf. You know, this is a wall book every now and then, depending where you go. But I never thought I'd be actually holding one. Very cool. Next, we have Transformers issue number 2. And I believe this is the first Megatron cover, I think. Very cool. Next, we have Transformers issue number 3. Got good old Spidey there tearing it up with Megatron. Yeah. That's not a wise choice. But anyway, it's Spidey. And next, we have Transformers issue number 4. So I got the basically the 4-part mini, and then they decided to just continue it on for 80 issues. And I still want to get that issue number 80 one day, but très expensive. And then we got another giant size book. So we have one of the classic titles here, and what's been used in many jokes. So yes, folks, now I can say I have a giant size Man Thing number 1. Oh. Oh, okay. Let's not get too childish here. Alright, so put that back in the mailer for now. Close that up. Set that aside. Alright. How we doing here, folks? How we doing? Am I freezing up or anything? Or anything at all? Yes, no, maybe so. Uh, okay, so we got that stack of comics out of the way. We got the package out of the way. I think it's time for some records. So I think so. I think it's time to show off some vinyl. Time to show off a nice little stack of wax, huh? Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure everything is cool. All right. So let me just fix these here. Alrighty. So the let me just fix this. So the first record I got, and I just want to let everyone know what was cool about probably the majority of these records, except maybe three of them. They were all a buck because this vinyl convention I was at, well, vinyl convention, it was in the basement of a church, but there was one section of the church basement that was just bins, dollar bins of records. It was awesome, and it was like warfare because everyone was just tearing through them. But anyway, so the first record we have here is Nazareth's Greatest Hits. I love Nazareth, and I mean, yeah, you got all the greats on. You got Razzle and Naz, Holy Roller, Love Hurts. Um, what else? One of my personal favorites, This Flight Tonight. Love that song. Hair of the Dog. Oh my God, this this is great stuff. Okay, set these here. Oh, set these here. Okay, next, we got a bit of rock and roll history here. I managed to find, again, for $1, Bill Haley in the Comets, Rock Around the Clock on Decca Records. So, yeah, this is really cool, especially to me. I love rock and roll, and you can't get more rock and roll than this. So, yeah, very, very cool. All right, next. I I'm a fan of movie soundtracks, as you guys may have noticed, and other vinyl I've shown, Star Wars, um, Jaws, you know. So I got myself another movie soundtrack. I got the soundtrack to Grease. I know I can hear people out there already going, Grease. Ah, I can't help it. I can't wait to finally put the needle to this eventually and hear it go Grease Lightning. And it's cool because it's a double album. It's pretty neat. So anyway, that's pretty cool. Next, we got Supertramp, Crime of the Century. Great album. Bloody Well Right, great song. Dreamer. And then, of course, just Crime of the Century itself. Great tune. So was happy to find this. Again, a buck. Next, got myself some Foreigner. Basically got this album because of Jukebox Hero and on side 2, Urgent. So, yeah. Give me a Foreigner album. Okay, next. Got me another. This is a classic soundtrack. I got me the soundtrack to James Bond, Goldfinger. Mm, love the movie. I love the song itself, Goldfinger. So good. Uh, you can't go wrong with John Barry, man. So good. And there was another James Bond soundtrack there. It was when Roger Moore was playing James Bond. I forget which one it was. I was gonna get it, but then I was like, nah, one James Bond record's good for now. So maybe I should have gotten it. Oh well. Anyway, next we got another Supertramp album. This one is, of course, Breakfast in America. So my favorite song on here is Goodbye Stranger. Love that song. And of course, there's Take the Long Way Home. That's another great tune. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Gotta love Supertramp. Next, finally got myself some Journey. Oh yeah. Um, and believe it or not, the quintessential song everyone thinks of when they think of Journey is not on here. No, basically, I got this album for song one on side one, and that is, of course, Any Way You Want It. That's just a classic song. So yeah, cool. Next, okay, hold on a second here. Okay, I'll show this off first. I got myself a 45 of the Stray Cats. Gotta have some rockabilly. I love rockabilly, and Brian Setzer and the crew here, awesome. And then, not only did I get a 45, I got some more Stray Cats goodness. I mean, yeah, Rock This Town is song one on side one, and that is my favorite Stray Cat tune. So, yeah, this was pretty cool. Even though this isn't the album Rock This Town came out on, but it's still cool to have it on here. So, yeah, pretty neat. And then the final record I got, I actually saw Marky 316 got this album on what was it called? Like a couple weeks ago. Was it comic? No, not Comic Shop Day. Record Store Day, or whichever. And it's the original soundtrack by Queen to Flash Gordon. Oh yeah. So who knows? Maybe if yeah, Flash. What's his name? Sam something. Anyway, if he's doing the con circuit and comes around here, well, there's a nice big spot right here that maybe I could get him to sign. So that'd be pretty cool. So that's the vinyl I got. I think I did pretty good, if you ask me. And well, all I got left now is a slab to unbox. But first, I just want to see what's going on here in the chat. So we got liking the covers 4963. We got the uncanny Kyle Walker. How you doing, mate? Still showing off that incredible Hulk 340, huh? We got Leonard Hutchins in the house. Of course, we have Undisputed Frost. Let's see, who else? Who else? That's about it. Okay, so I think it's time to go for the slab. Well, obviously, that's all that's left. But first, to kind of mention a little bit. Let me sip a beer. Mm. Oh, I left it next to where the fan is on my laptop. It's gone warm. Well, you know what? Gotta suck it up. Go drink it anyway. There you go, folks. Chug the beer for you. I know. How uneventful of a live stream is this, right? All right, so let's get to the slab. Now, I already opened the box itself, but I still left it in the bubble wrap. This is pretty cool because I'm dying to see what this book came back as. Okay. Sweet. Ah, this is awesome. Oh my God. It's so nice. So, my Uncanny X-Men, issue number 120, the first appearance of Alpha Flight, came back at a 7.0 with white pages, and the extra kicker, it's Signature Series. Got her signed by old Chris Claremont there. Wow. Hey man, this sucker is pretty. You know what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for the famous unicorn juice. There's none to be found. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh my God, this is pretty. Woo. All right, let's put it back in the bag. I, I, I hope this isn't going to be a dark road I go down. This is so nice. Okay. So, there you go, folks. You got some loose books, you got some records, and you even got a slab. I think this was a pretty eventful live stream, and also my very first live stream. And yeah, just cool. Alrighty, so watch out, Tubby. Here it comes. Yeah, warm beer. Oh, don't worry, I got a bunch of cold ones waiting for me. So anyway, I just want to say thanks to everyone who joined me in my very first live stream. I think this was really fun, and I think from now on, whenever I'm going to do a haul or something, I think I'm going to do it this way. I like this live stream feel and whatnot. So yeah, gonna take a page out of old Mr. Undisputed Frost book, and now when it comes to doing hauls and whatnot, live streaming is the way to go. So anyway, again, I wanna thank the Uncanny Kyle Waka. I want to thank Liking the Covers 4963. I want to thank Leonard Hutchins. Undisputed Frost, of course, because he showed me how to set this sucker up. I want to thank everyone for joining me, and that's that. So I hope everyone has a great night, and I will, to coin a phrase, I will see you guys in the funny pages. Till next time, see ya.